a piece of cake. Piece of cake. Let's make some eclairs today. Eclair means lightning in French because it resembles the lightning bolt. Now, it's famous all over the world, and we're gonna show you how to do it right at home. Why? Because it's a piece of cake. So, we're about to start. Don't forget, put gloves on, okay? In this recipe, it calls for flour, eggs, butter, salt, and water, okay? The first thing we'll do is we'll take our salt, butter, and water and put it in a pot on the eye. So we have 1 cup of water. We will use 1 stick of butter. And we will use a ½ teaspoon of kosher salt. Now what we'll do is we will cut our pot on high, and we will stir it until everything has come to a boil. That way everything is incorporated. And this will be the first part of our shoot. Now, I'll let that start to boil. While that's boiling, I will break the 5 eggs we need for our recipe. We'll set those to the side so that when we put our pastry in our mixing bowl. Now, choux pastry. It's the beginning of eclairs, but you can do a lot with choux pastry. And later on, we'll do some more episodes where we talk about doing maybe some profiteroles or cream puffs, different things like that. And we'll show you how to maximize this pastry dough. This is a classic French pastry dough. It's almost there. It's melting down. Okay. As that melts down, I'll go on and get our flour together. And for this recipe, we will use 1 1/3 cup of flour. Level it off, cup here, and 1/3 cup there. Okay. Let's stir a little bit more until it starts to boil. Everything at this point has melted down and is incorporated. When it starts to boil, we will then take it off the eye and add our flour. Then we'll mix that as well. Start to mix it, and we'll put it back on the eye to cook the flour out. There we go. This is one of the desserts that people use as their guilty pleasure. It's a light pastry, but it has a nice smooth cream on the inside. Now you can do different creams. You can do a pastry cream, just a original pastry cream, or you can do a whipped cream. You can make your own cream from heavy cream, whip it, and add some sugar. You can do different flavors. You can do a strawberry filled eclair, peanut butter eclair. It's so many things that you could do. There it goes. It's starting to boil. Simmer in a full-on boil. All right. I'm gonna let it go just a few more seconds so it can get a high boil. We want it to go all the way around, not just in the center. Looks good. Now we're at a rapid boil. All right, so we now take it off the eye, add 1 cup of flour, and the third, now we stir it. We incorporate all of the flour and the wet ingredients together so that you don't see any white part of the flour as you're stirring it. Right. Now we'll add it back to the eye, and we will finish cooking the flour out until it makes a ball. There it goes. You guys, this is definitely easy. This is one of those you almost can't mess it up type of recipes. It's coming off the side of the pan. It's forming its own ball. All right. This part is done. Now, we come from the pot and we'll go over to our stand mixer and we're adding. Now we'll head to our stand mixer and we'll use our paddle to mix our pâte choux. We set it on level 1 because we have to add our eggs in one at a time, and we don't want them to splash out or overflow. So what I'll do is I'll go back now and I'll add each egg at a time. We do one egg at a time so that it can incorporate into the dough. We have one more egg left. And it's looking really good. Alright, so I'll let that go for a few minutes until it all encompasses. And then we'll put our pâte choux in our piping bag. Alright, let's check on our dough. Show you guys what choux dough looks like. Can you see it? Now, after this comes out, what you're going to want to do is take it and cover it and let it chill in the refrigerator for about 20 minutes before you start piping. We have some in the bag already that's previously been chilled. And now we will start piping on, I have a baking sheet and I took some parchment paper and lined the baking sheet with it. Now we will make mini eclairs. Take some of your choux pastry and put it at the bottom of your parchment paper on your pan and press it down on one corner and do the same on the opposite corner. That way when you start to pipe, the parchment paper won't lift up. Okay, now it's stable and we can pipe. So we will start at the very top. Press and then come straight down. Okay? We'll do it again on this. Try to put them about 1.5 inches apart on your baking tray. That way when they swell, they won't stick to each other. Have your oven set at 350 degrees. And these will bake for about 20 to 23 minutes. All right, now it is ready to go into our oven. We already have it set at 350 degrees. Now we wait. All right, they smell delicious and they came out wonderful. It's a little brown at the top and brown at the bottom. Now we're going to fill. It's many ways that you can fill them, but today we are going to pipe them at the bottom of our pastry. So what we'll do is we'll take our knife, we will stick a little hole, we'll do 2 holes at the bottom, and then we'll take our vanilla pastry cream in our piping bag and we'll stick it at the bottom and we will pipe. That fills the hollow space within the eclair. Okay, so you want to make it nice and you can actually feel it in your hand enlarging. There we go. Very nice. You want to do it as much as possible so that they can have a good treat. So we'll take the next one. We'll put a hole at the bottom, 1 hole here, and then we'll put another hole, probably about, what's that, about 2 inches apart. And we will fill. This vanilla pastry cream is awesome. It's not too sweet, but it's just sweet enough. There we go. They are enlarging. All right. Last one. We'll do the same thing. Get you a very sharp knife. Take it in and just twist a little bit. Twist a little bit on the next one. And then take our pastry cream and find that roll. There we go. The great thing about pâte à choux is that after you cook them, they're so hollow that you can fill them with a lot of different kind of creams. Vanilla cream, Bavarian cream, lemon cream. All right, so the next thing we'll do is put the chocolate on the top. Now you can go to your favorite grocery store and pick up just a container of chocolate icing. Take that icing, put it in a container like we did here, and then you're going to microwave it for about 30 seconds. That makes it nice and smooth, okay? So I'll stir it a little bit here. All right. Now I'll take my Eclair and you're going to dip it. Make sure you get all the top. Here we go. Let it drip like that. And then you're gonna take it and put it, let it rest. We'll take another one. We'll do the same thing. Make sure that top is covered in chocolate. Very pretty, very shiny. Very nice. Okay, now we have our third one. And we'll do the exact same thing. Make sure it gets a good chocolate bath. All right. Now, they look nice. Now you can decorate them anyway. You can just leave them like this. This is the classic way. Or just to have fun with it, you can take some sprinkles and put them on top. Everybody loves birthday. So these are our birthday sprinkles. And it can go for any occasion. I'll leave one as classic. All right, so now after these are finished, you're gonna take them and put them in your refrigerator. Let them sit for about 25 to 30 minutes and the chocolate is gonna solidify, okay? Then they'll be ready to serve. Take them, put them on a nice party platter and serve them to your guests. And there you have Eclairs, but it's a piece of cake. Now it's time for our favorite part, and that's to eat. This looks good. It's amazing. And we made it just like that. A piece of cake. Piece of cake.